What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Malik Cunningham, quarterback out of Louisville. So first thing I got to talk about is his size. He's 6'1" and only 200 pounds. He is definitely considered small for an NFL quarterback. I'm not really that concerned about the 6'1" part. I know a lot of scouts are going to say he's too short, but I'm not one of them. I think 6'1" is just fine. But 200 pounds, I think he should gain a little bit of weight. I am kind of concerned about him taking hits in the NFL. So I'd like to see him gain a little bit. Just NFL hits are a little bit rougher. But beyond that, he's actually an okay prospect. His arm strength is actually pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's like elite arm strength, but it's solid. It's definitely above average. And he's got like legitimately dangerous legs. Like he can really run on you effectively. So much so that I wouldn't be shocked if NFL scouts ask him to change positions. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. I wouldn't be completely against that. But I don't think he has to. I think he does have some traits that if he wants to try to develop as a quarterback, I think he can. But he can like legitimately make you miss, and he can outrun a lot of guys. If he were to switch to like receiver or something, I think he would be, or at least could be a decent receiver. But I don't think he has to. But there definitely are a lot of things that he does need to improve if he wants to stay at quarterback. His accuracy is pretty inconsistent, and so are his mechanics, and I think the mechanics kind of go into the accuracy. I think if you kind of work on his mechanics a little bit, you might be able to improve the accuracy, might even be able to get a little bit more arm strength out of him, even though his arm strength isn't a problem to me, but it could be even better. Who knows? And also, his decision-making just isn't great. His mental processing just isn't there for me. He throws a lot of balls he doesn't need to. He runs when he doesn't need to. He kind of panics under pressure and tries to, when the play breaks down, he kind of has a tendency to put his eyes down and just try to run instead of trying to find a possible passing option. So those are things I would like to see him work on. But I think he does have raw talent. I think his arm strength and his accuracy, it has flashes of being okay. It's just not consistent. But with the arm strength, with the mobility, with the flashes of accuracy, I think he does have some traits where if you were to draft him late and just have him be a backup for a little while, you might be able to develop him into being a decent quarterback. At the very least, he could be a decent backup for like a Kyler Murray or a Lamar Jackson. And he's from Louisville. He did sit under Lamar Jackson for a year, so that's a thing. So I think he can be okay right there. But he definitely does need to develop those skills a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.